All right, we're back. Nico and TJ here. Bob, all you.
Okay, hey guys, how y'all doing tonight? Hey TJ, you got to play last year, had a pretty solid freshman year, but this year you're getting to start, and I know you had 12 tackles the other day, and
Yes,
you're just wondering what do you think you did to win that starting job, and just what's it like being a starter as a sophomore?
really, I just continue to put the work in. Continue to believe in myself. Had that chip on my shoulder, that same grit I came in with. Never losing faith, and just going out there every day, trying to get the starting job, and that's how I did.
Well, I guess when did you find out you were starting at UAB? Did you find out like right before the game, or was that settled during the week, or how'd you find out? When did you find out?
I mean, really, I had a feeling. I mean, in my head, I knew what I was going to go out there and do, but at the same time, just building more reps with the starting group with the ones. Eventually, he just named me the starter, so that was that.
How'd that feel when you knew you were starting the opener?
It felt great. All last year I had the mentality of like every time I'm on the field, I'm a starter. Coach T. Will always say we got standards, not starters. So I just, uphold the standard every day, and great things gonna happen. So.
And Nico, I know he's obviously playing a ways behind you there. What's your thought on TJ and what he adds to the defense?
I think he's just a hard player. He's gonna go 110% no matter what. I remember he came in as a freshman and he didn't really know that much, but now it's a big difference. And I think everybody in college football know that TJ Metcalf, he's gonna be one of the ones.
Okay, I got a few more, but I'll turn it back to Oliver. Thanks, guys.
Go for it, Trey.
Yeah, TJ, on that topic about you not knowing anything last year, with your brother here now, does he know anything? And how much wisdom have you been able to impart on him about what the college game is like?
Oh yeah, my brother very advanced. He very physical when it comes to block destruction and stuff like that. And we just got a nick for the game. I feel like me coming in last year, his man-to-man skills, I ain't gonna say a lot better, but he can cover somebody up. But he been doing a great job. Hopefully he get in the game UAB and just show people he can play.
Thoughts on for both you guys on UAB personnel or things that they like to do. What do you see from the Blazers?
Really, they got I guess a couple quick guys. I don't think they're gonna beat us on the perimeter. I know especially in the run game, they're not gonna beat us. We're gonna shut all that down on the edge with Nico and Landon, Anton, all them guys, and especially in the interior. We got Cam and EG. I think we're gonna shut them out. So.
Nico, any thoughts?
I think they're a pretty good team. I think if we go out there and play the brand of football we know how to play, I think we could just dominate those guys and just play our brand of football, honestly.
I was wondering, Trent Dilfer is the coach over there. He was a Super Bowl winning quarterback. You guys are pretty young. Any idea or thought? Nobody ever told you about Trent Dilfer?
Nah.
Yeah, I heard him. I never really watched him.
If he ain't play for the Saints, I don't know him.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys.
Tom, all you.
All right, Nico, Falcons fan here, man. So we're gonna play twice this year. All right. We were talking to Coach Pittman yesterday about what next level stuff for the defense. The scheming was great last week, but next level is more pressure and turnovers. Can you maybe talk about if that's an emphasis this week?
Yes, sir. Definitely emphasis. I think just rushing the quarterback more, getting our hands up, trying to rip the ball out. I think just playing physical with just more turnovers is gonna help us a lot and help the offense a lot in the long run.
Yeah, TJ, the turnover factor. Y'all have 1 through 2 games. Is that something coach has been talking about?
Oh yes, sir, for sure. I feel like we need to have a bigger emphasis on just taking shots like Nico said, ripping the ball out every chance we get, because we watch film and we saw that running back, I think one of them had 2 fumbles, so we're gonna try to, get that ball out. And then with interceptions, we just gotta, stay mentally locked in and, fly around and go get us one.
All right. And y'all have taken 2 bus rides so far. TJ, what's it going to be like getting back in front of the home folks this week?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I'm ready. I've been ready to play back in the stadium in front of our fans. So yeah, we all hyped up for it.
Nico, you had a real home game, and now you got a campus home game. How you feeling about getting in front of the Fayetteville folks?
I'm happy to get back in our stadium in front of our fans and just put on the show and show what we can do. Come out with the win and just play our brand of football.
Gotcha. My last question is the plan for Gordon. It looks like y'all kind of executed it. Like, how did that come together on slowing Ollie Gordon?
I think just the front 7 just doing their job, and then the back end coming down to help. I think everybody just playing their role and knowing their role and executing their role. I think us just playing our brand of football, I think that's what helped us a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Daniel?
Yeah, just
We can't hear you.
Can you hear us now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Sorry. Y'all are playing Jacob Zeno, the UAB quarterback, probably the first quarterback y'all have faced so far this year that can maybe run a little bit. Just maybe your overall thoughts on him, and then what kind of different complexion does it give when the quarterback can run a little bit?
It just means us as a D line, we gotta have great rush lanes. We gotta level rush. We can't get too far up the field. We can't get too wide. We just gotta have great rush lanes and just win our one-on-one battles.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Jackson?
Yeah, TJ, we know Coach Pittman told us that Cuddy had a stinger and kind of had to miss the game late. Jaheim comes in. Does anything change, with the new cornerback in there in the secondary? Is it just plug and play? And what do you think of Jaheim stepping in there?
No, obviously, Cuddy bringing a lot of energy, but like I said, the standard is the standard. So like anybody that come in, they're gonna go like Jaheim coming in and starting. He made a play. That like that's what we expect out of anybody that comes in, no matter if it's a freshman or a guy that been here for a long time. We got high trust in Jaheim, and he went out there. Me and Jaheim talked about stuff like that, the amazing plays, like those type of picks, and he went out there and did just that. So.
And Nico, the pass rush, Sam said it was kind of about winning one-on-one battles, but now that you've watched the film, is it that simple? Is there something maybe, I know you won't reveal it, but a little change in scheme to maybe get to the quarterback a little bit more?
I think just rushing the quarterback with energy. Last week it was kind of tough because there was just a lot of quick stuff, a lot of RPOs. But I think honestly, I think that the main thing just winning the one-on-ones.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Bob, close it out.
Okay. DJS, I kind of look at Nico when he said, you didn't know much or whatever it was he said. I see he was exaggerating a little bit. Seriously, how far have you come, not just physically, but mentally since you got here as a freshman to where you are now?
Really, I give a lot of praise to Coach Wilson and Wilson. I just trusting the defensive scheme. Coming out of high school, terminology wise, stuff a little bit different, but at the same time, I just gotta, trust what they telling me, and all the little nuggets that they tell the room. Like I go home and I watch film and I be like, yeah, like I understand, why I got to play a different type of play this way and stuff like that to make me be in a position to make plays on, or if it's running the alley and tackling, or being in a good position to go make an interception. So.
And we just talked to Jaquindon and Andrew, and they both said you're real physical, that you don't really, you hit everybody hard, I guess meaning them too. That's how I took that. And that even in walkthroughs, you're going, hard, you don't let up. Just kind of what's your mindset as far as being physical and just, even practice reps, making sure they're all quality?
Like you said, like all the practice reps, you know, they got to be quality reps because I believe that like every rep that comes in practice is gonna show up in the game. So I just gotta, be intentional with my footwork, hand placement, eyes, all those type of things to get me prepared for the game.
And being from down there in the Birmingham area, I know obviously UAB, they're behind Alabama and Auburn in interest. But did you ever go to UAB games? Do you know many of those guys? Do you have I mean, are you a little extra excited to play UAB just because you're from down that way?
Yeah, I think I've been to one UAB game my freshman year in high school, and then I got a teammate that play there right now, the #1 on the team. So yeah, I'm ready to play him.
Yeah, sorry for not knowing their roster. Who's number one? What position does he play?
Mark Thomas.
Okay, he's a receiver, right?
Yeah, he's in my class, so we real close. So I'm ready to, I'm ready to shut him down.
Okay, have you guys been texting or calling? I don't even know if guys your age actually call, just text or TikTok or whatever the hell it is these days.
I
Have you
had
guys
a
communicated?
I had a missed call from him during practice, but I'm gonna hit him up after this.
Are you guys doing some trash texting or talking or whatever?
Nah, he not really. We not really into that. We just we both want to see each other succeed. So no, that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, just not on Saturday. And then Nico, I'm sure you're aware of this with the pass rush talk. Their guy Zeno got sacked 5 times. I think Monroe had 5 hurries. He threw a pick six. Even their little summary on their own website said he was under constant pressure. So I mean, what do you see from that game tape? Assuming you've watched it, and just how maybe you guys can duplicate that, or maybe do even more against them.
I think if we just play our brand of football, like the D line know how to play, rush the passer, I think we gonna get that amount of pressure, but probably even more, honestly. I think the biggest thing for this week for the D line is just winning our one-on-ones in the pass rush game and just taking every rep and just playing 100% full speed.
And then TJ, if those linemen are getting in his face and doing stuff, how much does that help you guys on the back end? Maybe be able to make some plays on some balls.
Oh yeah, it helped tremendously. I know they're gonna do what they're supposed to do, and then we gonna feed them in the back end. So we just gotta have good eyes and go get us some picks.
It's got one more. Sam talked about this after the game, and then again on Monday about tough loss. You did a lot of good things, just wasn't enough to win in the end. You got to flush it. What's been your all's mindset about flushing that, and then just focusing on this next game?
Win, lose, or draw. When it comes to the next week, we just flush everything. Just trying to get ready for the next game because last week game don't win you or lose you the coming up week game. So I think just focusing on our next opponent and going over the film from last week and just trying to fix the little things we messed up on and just clean everything up. I think everything is gonna be good for us.
TJ, you got a thought on that?
Really just like you said, the word is just flushing it, and we can't harp on the loss. We got what 10 more games to play, so just got to go out there and win them all. That's the mindset.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Good stuff, guys. We'll see you
Thank you.
Saturday.